Back in the book segment tonight, we are lucky enough to have body language expert Tanya Ryman to put my conversation with Bill Maher into some kind of coherent perspective. Here's Tanya. So what did you think overall?
That was a general sparring match. Obviously, you guys have very different opinions on the subject. You know, you both feel very strongly. That was the impression I got. You both feel very strongly. I saw a lot of hand movements from you, which I know you do often. That's fine. And then from Bill Maher, I saw a lot of disbelief, doubt, disagreement.
All right. So let's get specific. We'll roll clip 1. What you said about Cheney, with all due respect, is dopey. All right? Saddam Hussein killed far more people that are dying in Iraq and would have continued to kill them. So to say that about Cheney, you know, you just discount all the tyranny that Saddam Hussein brought into that poor country for 30 years. And those of us who really know what the situation is go, it's just another dopey statement. Go ahead.
I don't know if that's factually true.
It is.
I don't know if it's factually true. You don't know that either, Bill.
Sure I do. It's the United Nations' own statistics. Okay. What do you think?
Well, do you notice Bill Maher tends to look to the right a lot, to the side and to the right. That means that he's really giving what you're saying some thought. He's thinking about it. When you're talking to him, he looks to the right a lot. And that's telling me that he's trying to get his answer together, but at the same time, he's evaluating what you're saying. I see a lot of, you know, slight head shaking, disbelief, head shaking, and then he pulls his chin in a lot, which again just indicates that he doesn't agree with you.
He's also parsing his lips a little bit, right? Yeah. What does that mean?
I think he tends to have a lot of facial expressions. He's a comedian, so he has a lot of facial expressions.
Now, when I'm holding my little hands out there, what does that mean?
Well, this is, you know, you are in one sense saying, come on, see my point of view. You know, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. See my point of view. And you can tell that because the hands are slightly tilted.
And when his hand is up like that, what does that mean?
That just looks like a comfortable gesture for him. I've seen him do it on his own.
And when he touched his face with his finger, does that mean anything?
That's just he's evaluating what's being said.
All right, so he's listening closely. It is just like a verbal chess match.
Yes, absolutely.
All right? And when I said I knew what I was talking about, I do. The UN statistics say one thing, and he wasn't aware of them. All right, so we have a second clip, and let's roll that one right now. You're a comedian, but you're smart. And it almost pains me to say that. You're smart. You don't need to call people names. Why do you do it?
First of all, it was part of a little dissertation I was giving in answer to a question that Mr. Leno had asked me. But I think what's interesting there is that that's the Jay Leno audience. That's not some left-wing audience, Bill. That wasn't my audience. That wasn't the crowd that comes in here. That's the red state, middle-of-the-road Jay Leno audience that were laughing hysterically.
All right. What do you see?
Well, you see how you start off. You start off by chopping your hand back and forth, okay? That tells me that you feel strongly about the issue. But then you turn your hand into a grasp, as if you're trying to grasp the concept. You can't understand where he's coming from. You see that?
Yep.
You're trying to grasp what he's coming from. At the same time, what he starts to do is he puts his chin, first he gives you a submissive gesture with the hands up, but at the same time, see his chin is tilted up.